fully funded joint PhD program between IIT Delhi and University of Queensland, Australia. Do you know about it? Application deadline is 18th March and you should hurry to apply. And to know more about this program, go to their Instagram channel or their website. And to help you guys out, I had an amazing conversation with Atiq, who is already a part of this joint PhD program, and he had amazing reviews. Honestly, this video would be really helpful for you. Hi Atiq, how are you?
Hi, Salu. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. How's your PhD?
Yeah, it's going well. It's a PhD.
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much for accepting my invitation. And you are doing a great work to share by sharing your knowledge. So I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much for joining in. So to introduce yourself to my audience, would you like to give self-introduction?
Yeah. Thank you, Salu. First of all, you invited me here. I'm really happy to share my experience and PhD journey at your platform. Uh, I'm Atiqurrahman. I'm just introducing myself. I come from Sultanpur, located in mid of UP. I've done my primary education from my hometown only, and then I joined Kirori College, University of Delhi for my bachelor's. There I first learned about there is something called BSc honors. Otherwise,
Yeah,
and then there I've read some chemistry, and from there I cleared IIT JAM and joined IIT Delhi.
yeah.
And later, after qualifying UGC JRF, I've got chance to join this UQ-IITD program, and now I'm in my third year of PhD.
Yeah, amazing. So, Atik, would you explain to the people what is UQ-IITD? It's, I think, University of Queensland, Australia, in collaboration with IIT Delhi, and they offer 4-year funded program, right? In which for a year you go
Yeah,
to Australia. So, would you like to tell like what is it actually?
actually, it's a joint program between IITD and Australia, where students have opportunity to work with two different university, like two different systems and two different research culture. And along with that, you'll have options to do interdisciplinary research. That is not possible. That is very rare in any like culture, research culture, because in this case, supervisor can join from chemical engineering to physics, physics to chemical engineering, chemical engineering to chemistry. So this is very common here in this program, and that is also, I think, makes this program very unique.
Yeah, it's very exciting to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah, perfect. Okay. One just curious question. Like you said, you are coming from a very small town, right? So,
yeah.
did you do your education in English there?
No, actually, I have studied from government school in UP, most like from first standard to 12th standard, and then later I joined Kiranmal College. But most of my educations were in Hindi, and yeah, once I joined KMC, then my like teaching medium was in English, but mostly we were communicating, like students were communicating in Hindi only. But after joining in IIT Delhi, I can say like it. I have started talking in English, and I
Yeah.
think my supervisor, Professor Sajeshwi Thomas, he really helped me in this case. He always motivated me. He was saying, you just speak, don't care
Yeah.
about anything.
And I think you are doing amazing job. And I'm just like, whosoever is listening to you right now, they should, give a big round of applause to you. Like you have come so far. I am
Yeah.
always like really inspired of you. And
Oh,
there's
thank you, Salu.
another batchmate, right? I think Brajesh
Yeah,
is also like I know
he's
about.
also from similar like background
I'm
like
also
me.
from government school, but I did my education in English. We used to speak in Hindi.
Yes.
English wasn't good at all.
Uh, Nowadays in UP also, like in schools, they have like two different mediums, English and Hindi. But during my time, like there were only one medium, like they were teaching in Hindi only. But now in at primary school also they have some English medium in primary school, and
Yeah.
even in government schools also they have like divided two different
Yeah, there was
medium.
just one section in my school which was in English, and fortunately I got in that
Oh,
English medium. And but yeah, we used to speak in Hindi only, even teachers and all. So my
yes,
English
yes.
wasn't good. It's just my subjects were in English. So yeah, I can
Yeah,
not relate much, but I can relate to you.
yeah,
Great. Okay, so I won't take much of your time, and I'll directly start with my question so that we can help students. And I should say
yeah,
here that 18th March 2025 is the last date, and we are recording this on 11th March.
Yes.
18 March 2025 is the last date to apply. So if you're listening to it right now, so you should apply right away. If you
Yeah.
if you're in IIT Delhi, then only you can apply to it, or you will be applying it from like starting only. Like you have to join IIT Delhi first.
No, it's not needed. You have to apply. It doesn't matter from where you are coming. It doesn't need even you are coming from IIT or any other institute. Even people from Australia are also applying in this program. So,
Then they come to IIT Delhi.
yeah, they will go to IIT Delhi. So
Oh,
for Australian people, it will be like 3 year in University of Queensland, 1 year at IIT Delhi. But for Indian people, it will be 3 year at IIT Delhi and 1 year at University of Queensland. But this is quite flexible. It doesn't mean you will be spending only 1 year. Like I've seen most of my friends, they have been here for like more than 2 years because their supervisor has funding. So academic doesn't restrict you in these cases.
yeah. Just one quick question on this. Like, for instance, I am in master's right now and I'm applying for any PhD. So, like you said, you
Yes,
did JRF, right?
yes.
First, you have to clear JRF, and then when you get the JRF, then you apply for this form,
No.
UQ-IIT Delhi form,
In
or
this
how does
case, you have like four different kind of fundings available. Uh, One is CSIR UGC. From UGC, you will be getting one from GATE and one from CFTI, and the fourth one is industrially funded project. There are some industrially funded project where you don't need even none of it, all three. But actually, for fellowship, you have to worry about while working in IITD,
Yeah.
because if you are here in Brisbane, you will be getting fellowship from University of Queensland. So while working at IIT Delhi, you'll be getting like if you have UGC DRF. So that is quite good. I'm not saying it is really great, but it is slightly helping a student, and it will slightly strengthen their application. Strengthen their application basically.
Yeah,
I,
just
I'll explain how it is later in while
question.
explaining all these parts of.
So, Atik, what inspired you to apply for this UQ-IITD Joint Program? Why didn't you just go for IIT Delhi or maybe other like completely research program which is which is abroad only? Why the collaborated project? What fascinated
Actually, actually, I was thinking to apply for PhD in Europe,
you? Yeah.
but actually, while working with Professor Sajid P. Thomas, I've got a lot of time to discuss with him about uh, how PhD, what I'm expecting from PhD, what a professor expects from PhD. So I was thinking like, I think it will be really good to have coursework during PhD, some really higher level coursework that is. I think in IIT we have some research oriented coursework that we have got to attend. And along with that, the major part was major part was getting a project where I was working as a master's student. I was working in material chemistry. I was doing some crystallography stuff. So I have got interest in uh, getting some flexible crystal and then studying piezoelectric property. So there were two parts. First part was getting crystals and studying piezoelectric property that I can do from IIT or any Indian institute where I can complete my PhD. But for the second part was characterizing those bending crystals. So for that I need synchrotron access that is available from here. And luckily I have been there almost 4 times at Australian Synchrotron.
I have heard
And
a
I have
lot about it.
yeah, like many people want, and yeah, I have seen many papers just because of they have done some synchrotron stuff and they have published that. But yeah,
What's so amazing? Like, what is so fascinating about Synchrotron? Because I'm from University of Canterbury in New Zealand, and
yes,
mostly people go there, like whosoever has to do, and everybody talks about it, and I really want to go there one day. Oh my God, I want to see that.
yeah, synchrotron it's really nice. Like the kind of facility they provides, like they have all those stuff starting from all those spectroscopy to crystallography, and even some XIFS and Zanes also they have available. Along with that, I felt like their working culture, like they have very good scientists. So if you stuck somewhere, they will be really happy to help you, and even they will be really good in their things. So what they will do, like if you want them to analyze your data, they will do for you. That is really good for a
Wow,
PhD
amazing.
student.
Yeah.
But anyway, I could get a lot of micro XRD data along with some
Yeah.
high pressure crystallographic data. So I'm thankful to Australian Synchrotron.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So my next question, like, can you walk us through the application process step by step? Were there any
Yes.
challenges and how did you tackle them? Like from the start, how did you like did you get admission in IIT first, then you thought, or you applied directly to this program with Sajesh? Yeah.
Actually, I was already working as a master's student, so for me it was, I think, normal to know about the process. But I'll start from beginning, and like I'll decide this application process in two parts. First part is like looking for a project which you can look if you are a part of PhD or part of IIT Delhi or not. That doesn't matter. You can look at the project from ukidar.org, that is UKidar website.
Yeah.
And if you find any suitable project, you can directly you can just write your SOP, which I suggest if it is aligning with the project, that is really good, along with CV, and then you have to submit your expression of interest. That is, I think deadline is 18th of March, right?
Yeah.
For this. And then after submitting, like supervisor will select a few of those applications. It depends, like both the supervisor and they will have a meeting and they will decide like how many students they are going to select. And after that, if you have been selected, then there will be an interview by supervisors,
Yeah.
where they will ask about your expertise, about your previous work, and based on your performance in that interview, they will select two students generally. They will select two students, and then you will be qualified for round two.
Oh, wow.
And in round two, there will be like two different uh, exams. I'm not saying it's not exam. Basically, you'll get some questions to write, and there will be a interview panel which will interview you. And they will ask some basic questions. In that interview won't be any based on any scientific knowledge or anything, or any your previous expertise. That doesn't matter. It will be just a general thing. Why you want to join PhD?
Yeah.
Why you specifically want UQ-IITD PhD?
Yeah.
And what is your future goal? What do you expect from these projects? So these kinds of questions they will ask, and based on your performance, they will shortlist only one student out of two. Or if there is two vacancies, then they will select two, but that is very rare. And then you'll get a call from UKIDAR,
Yeah.
and after that you'll have to upload your basically documents.
Yeah.
If you are from IIT, then you don't need IELTS or any other English test.
Yeah.
You can get any provisional certificate from your institute stating that medium of schooling for this student is English. But if you are from other institute, I think some English test is needed.
Yeah. Very good point you made about English thing. Any other key point which students should focus for this, like to clear this? Any gate, net, anything, or just
Yes.
apply and give interview?
Uh, yeah, it matters only in the second round. If like both the student have like similar performance,
Yeah.
almost they have performed really well, both of them. In that case, academy will look at their funding source. If they have like their own fundings, that is either it is from GATE or from JRF,
Yeah.
in that case they will be preferred, because academy also gets a very less number of seats for CFTI, that is institute funded.
Yeah.
So if you have your own funding, that is really great.
Wow.
Otherwise, if you have performed really well in that second round interview, that is also good.
Amazing. Yeah, because many students worry about funding, right? And can
Yes.
I ask your stipend? Don't give me exact, like, does it support nicely? Is it a good stipend?
Yeah, it's a good stipend. I can get the like exact amount. Basically, it's the JRF plus 10,000 in India.
Yeah.
Whatever you have, like I think nowadays it's 41,000 something.
Yeah. And you get another thousand.
And another 10,000 per month from University of Queensland while working at IIT Delhi. But once you are here uh, once you are here at University of Queensland, you will be getting the stipend from uh, you know, sorry, you'll be getting the stipend from University of Queensland, which is around $100 per day, 100 Australian dollar per day.
Wow. Which means about $3,000, right? Per month.
Yeah, it's like 13.95 for fortnight. Every fortnight we're getting a stipend.
Yeah, great. Amazing. Wow,
Yes.
well done, Atiq. So, how has your experience been at the University of Queensland so far? Like, what's it like living here in Brisbane? How do you feel about it? And then tell us about cultural differences as well. But how do you feel?
Yes. I feel really good. Actually, weather is really great.
Great.
That is really nice. Compared to Delhi, we were in Delhi. It was
Yeah.
really horrible last time. But yeah, overall it is good. Only thing is during summers it is really humid. But overall, if you compare, it is really good weather. Uh, but if you talk about lab culture, they're really good. But only thing you won't find uh, environment like IIT Delhi here or any Indian environment.
Okay.
Everyone is busy in their own things. They will be working on their own. Only they will talk only if you want to go and talk to them.
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is quite good because if you are working and if you are in a zone, so you don't want to be distracted by someone. But yeah, in India, you'll have like uh, lots of discussion while working. That is quite good, but discussion at every time is also not very good. I don't know.
the lab I was in, like, that was very quiet. I was with Tanmay
Yes,
sir, and we had like two labs, downstairs and upstairs. And upstairs there were very less people, very few people,
yes,
so very less talks. So I feel like I did not have that experience. And like mostly people in IIT Delhi around 4 or 5 p.m. or maybe 6 p.m. they go for tea
yes,
time, right? I did
yeah,
not
yeah,
have that experience as well. So I was like, for me, it's no difference. I feel same. Yeah, but I can
yeah,
imagine.
yeah. Overall, it is fine.
Amazing. So, do you find any advantages or disadvantages like of both places? Do you feel like if you would have done all the things at IIT Delhi, any advantages or here? Any disadvantage you feel here of this program or anything?
Uh, Actually, I did not find anything difficult because it was already pre-planned and my project was also very well decided before I joined. So it wasn't a problem. What I feel like, one thing I feel, I have to cook every day.
You have to do this everywhere you go
No,
out from India. Yeah.
yes.
So,
Otherwise, it was really good. At IIT Delhi, I was working really hard. Even weekends also, I was going to lab and working. But it wasn't from my supervisor side. He always used to say, take your time, enjoy your time.
yeah, I
But
remember.
actually, if you are in a zone, if you are in a working zone, so you'll also agree. You don't want to be distracted. You don't want to waste your time. If you are in a zone of working, if you are out of that zone, then enjoy your life.
Yeah, yeah, true, true, true. I understand. Like when I was now I'm habituated to cooking, but when I was in my second year of PhD, I was too much into the zone. Like I'd uh have my tiffin services. I didn't used to cook because
Yes.
I feel like I am too much into work. It's not like I'm working all the time. I work 9 to 5, but
No,
then I
no.
used to relax and do my video editing work or whatever making me happy. But
Yes.
I understand. I used to feel like no, I don't want to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, other than that, what opportunities have you had here for networking, collaborations, or industry exposure through this program?
Yeah, it depends on your supervisor here.
Mm-hmm.
But in my case, my supervisor is really good and he has already a lot of collaboration. So if I need anything, I would directly ask him, sir, I need this measurement. He will talk to the other guy. Even I remember I need one measurement for material property. He talked to another institute and he asked time for them. And he asked me, if you want to go and learn that technique, you can go and learn. So it's really good. Even we have lots of other things like AIBN. I need AFM instrument. That is really useful for material characterization. So I needed that, and I was looking at IIT Delhi also. IIT Delhi has also these instruments,
Yeah.
but I was not finding time. But here when I came, I just applied for AIBN. I easily got those trainings, all
Yeah.
those things, and I started working on that.
Perfect.
And in terms of collaborations, like I've seen many students, they have their industrial collaboration also. They used to go to coal mines, and then they will do their research.
Yeah, it seems like
And I think a few of my seniors, they have got job also
yeah.
after completing their work.
Okay. So if someone is on the fence about like applying, what would you say them to convince? If like somebody's confused, they should or not, what would you say
I
them?
think first think from yourself, what you expect from your PhD.
Yeah.
If you really want to be expert, just like people do in US PhD or anything, or if you want to just to finish it very quickly, uh, in this case, in this case you'll have both the opportunity in the UQ-IITD program, because you have 4 years compared to European PhD, which is 3-year PhD. And if you talk about US PhD, that is 5-year PhD, right? So you'll have 4 year, you'll have like both the supervisor, and I think you can get their opinion, their thoughts on your project. You'll be easily getting their inputs, and I think that is really needed for any PhD student, getting input from PhD supervisor.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Great. I honestly love the idea of this project, even when during our time when I was applying and till February, I did not get anything, honestly, like anything.
Yes,
So one of our professors like sent me this piezoelectric one. So I
yes,
clearly remember that like he was convincing me that I should apply, and I was like, I have no interest in materials, and
oh,
I'm analytical. I'm an analytical
yeah.
because I was doing analysis in Tanmay sir's lab as well. So otherwise, I loved the idea of this project. So because I read everything, I would have applied if there was some other topic. So I definitely suggest everyone to apply for this. And
I did not apply for PhD anywhere. I just applied this one. There was my first application and last application for PhD.
that's so amazing. Yeah, because I applied, I think about 100 plus for sure. It can be 150
Oh,
plus as well. I have done like, I was applying from September to May. In May, I ended up getting the position I am in. So it was
yes.
a long process, but I learned a lot. That's why Grab a PhD came up. So I learned,
That is really good. You are helping a lot of people.
yeah, it's from all
Like
fields.
they're getting a lot of idea from your uh, uh, thoughts, and you're writing most of the things on your LinkedIn
Yeah, right.
page. That is also really good. I also used to read your.
Thank you.
That is really good.
Yeah, that's why I feel like nothing is like, I don't feel bad about it. Everything happens for good, which we do not realize right now, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The back then I used to like overthink and I got really underconfident during that phase. Like, oh my God, everybody is getting something.
Yes.
I didn't even do gate or net. I was like, what I'll do. But I got
That is really great. I think that is really great because in PhD you need patience. A lot of patience is needed
yeah.
because it is not very well decided. If it
Yeah.
is decided, then why you are doing?
Exactly. And I had very like mindset like UPSC and I was like, it's okay. I learn patience through that, but I'll get
Same.
it. I'll do and I'll get it. Because by April, when we had our convocation or what, no, not convocation, we had our farewell. And then I
Yes,
didn't
fair.
want anything, 23rd April or something. I was like, it's okay. I'll take one more year, but I'll do my best. So that if I don't get it, I'll be knowing that I did my best. It was not for me. Yeah. So
You
I
know,
did this.
I was also not very sure for research, but when I first time met with Sajay sir during actually our first years was completely destroyed because of COVID,
Yeah.
so we came in second year only. And
Yeah.
when I first met Sajay sir first time, that time I was feeling very low because I was 63rd out of 63 student. I've got really low grade in my exams,
Like,
first year
maybe
exam.
you were
So
expecting
when I talked to Sajay sir that time. He asked me what you want to be after completing your masters. That time I told him, sir, I'm not very good in chemistry. I'm feeling very low. Now I'm going for UPSC or any other thing that I can do. So he just told me, just do a good work in your MSc project. I'm not saying if you don't want, then you don't need to just put lot of effort, but just do a good work. And while working onto that, after a month, I went to sir. and told him, sir, I want to do PhD now. I can, I have to do PhD. That was really great.
Yeah, amazing.
And
That's so
since
good.
then, I didn't find like I have done any mistake or any wrong decision. That was really correct decision.
And like many people would be inspired by you by listening that even you had less marks you were telling, right? And
Yes,
your professor was really supportive, and that's where the role of supervisor comes, I
I was
think.
63rd out of 63 student
How do you know like it was 63?
because I know there is no low grade beyond that.
I don't think
It
so.
was already very less. But yeah, during my second year, I improved a lot. Uh,
Yeah,
Overall, I could
you
manage to
know,
get above 8. That was really good.
I get so positive in everything. Even if you're saying
Yes.
you're 63 out of 63 in IIT Delhi, you're still in the, cream layer because you're in IIT Delhi. You have cleared IIT jam.
No, in the second year, I improved a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So looking back, is there anything you wish you had known before joining this program?
I would say I was already aware of all these things, so I can't say that if anything I missed because everything was pre-planned. Because I was in IIT Delhi, so I've talked with a lot of seniors who are already doing PhD in UKDR. So I was already aware of all these things, but knowing research culture, knowing differences, that is really needed for any PhD student if they are trying to apply
Yeah,
for UKDR program, I guess.
amazing.
They should know like uh, they need to be, they are required to be an expert in the field, and
Yeah.
they will be working with two different experts. They have to manage all those things because working with two different supervisors, sometimes they will have different uh, thoughts on a same thing, same point, but then in that case, you have to manage by somehow. That is a, but overall, I find like both of my supervisors are really good. Like they are working in the same field. So in my case, I didn't feel anything. But in like some other cases, people have felt like there is some uh, opinion barrier between two supervisors. In that case, you have to manage it.
Yeah. And you made a really good point that you were in IIT Delhi, so you already knew
Yes,
everything. But now, like it is it is an amazing chance that people who are not from IITD and listening to us, they'll be knowing, and we are here to help.
I think they can talk to us, like even talk to PhD student working at IIT UKDR program. They have like most of these students are available on LinkedIn or on
Yeah.
other social media platform. They can directly mail or they can directly talk to them
That,
because
that is for sure. Now they can.
yes,
But when we are in the vicinity of those people, like in IIT Delhi, we had that environment. I would have
yes,
never thought of going abroad, honestly. I never wanted
yes,
to. It's just then we got to know in that environment, like everybody go and we get good stipend and we can live. Lots of people
yes.
do. Then we realize, right? Yeah. But
Yeah, circumstances that also matters a lot because I was also not planning to join IIT Delhi or any IIT, but the environment at Delhi University, which drags me here.
exactly, environment matters a lot, and I'm like motivating non-IITians and people who are not from DU. You should
Yes,
apply for that. Like,
yeah, apply for IIT JAM, apply for UGC NET, JRF, clear that and get into PhD.
yeah. Okay. So the final question, Atik.
Yeah,
I think you have already mentioned the website, right? From where they can
yes.
get more information. Anything else or anything you want to tell to students? Your message.
Uh, if they want, like they can talk to, I've already mentioned they can talk to any other PhD student. They are really good in helping, and even academies also have like different teams. They can directly mail to academy, email to academy, and academy will also reply to that.
Yeah.
And if they want more information, it's ukidor.org. That is UKidor website.
Yeah.
There they can find more information.
Perfect. Okay. Any motivational message you want to tell students? Anything from your side?
Just do it.
Very nice. Do it. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, Atik. You
Thank
just
you, Sally. Thank you. You are doing
grabbed.
really great job.
I'm grateful to UQ-IITD program. They reached out to me and they like, if you can do something, and I was like, I want to do. I want to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, we met, I think, after 2 years.
Yeah, I think I I was very introvert. I don't think so. I've talked to many people at IIT Delhi. I don't think so. We
No,
talked much.
no, but I remember we went to JNU once.
Yeah, we all. I think after clearing
uh,
IIT Delhi, like
After clearing, yes.
it was amazing. I remember. It was like we had samosas and stuff. It was like
Yeah, yeah.
mountain vibes there, right?
It was really good.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I called my friend. That one guy came. Then
Yeah,
we
actually,
all were sitting because nobody was allowing us, right?
yeah, we were not allowed to enter.
Yeah. Thank you, Rohit. His name was, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It was amazing at IIT Delhi. I think if we had one more year, then it would have been more amazing because I don't think so.
Actually, we had only 1 year, right?
Exactly, and that time we did not even
And
have
that was
classes offline.
and that too, when we went to IIT Delhi, that time it was really, we were focused on our own
Like,
PhD, MSc projects. That was really along with managing coursework. But
yeah.
if we would have met at first year, then
Yeah, exactly. And we did not even have classes together, right? It was
no,
all online and we used to
all
meet
online.
to people. The people we met, we were just friends with those only at the end. So did not make very good connections there. But I'm so happy I had your contact and I just reached out. I'm like, oh my God, I hope he says yes.
No, 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 it's fine.
Yeah, okay. So thank you so much, Atiq, for coming and for lots of information. Thank you.